Welcome back to Colorado Sports Connection. We're coming to you from Big Bill's New York Pizza in Centennial. Now, we hear about the players always overcoming injuries, but you've had some setbacks as well with 2 minor strokes one year.
Well, it was an interesting scenario. I'll try and be as brief as I can with it. I had gotten a virus that impacted on my heart in 2002 and gave me atrial fibrillation. Your heartbeat is erratic, and you have the potential to pass a clot. I had ripped up my shoulder skiing before spring training in 2007, and they think that's where the clot issues began. But I was in San Diego and thought I was having a migraine and did the game with Jeff and kind of worked through it and went back to the hotel room and went to bed. And thank God I woke up, and the next morning still had the headache, and that's when they went through the process and finally determined that I had passed a couple of real tiny clots that gave me, the mildest form of a stroke, if you will. So they put me on the proper medication, and I haven't had an issue since, and quality of life is great, and the players tease me at times about it, but I don't have any issues, and all I do is tell people, make sure you stay on top of things in terms of your cardiac care, because the people who took care of me made all the difference, and being prepared and aware can help keep you going.
We had former Denver Bronco Haven Moses, and he talked about his recovery from his stroke, and another setback that you guys had that affected the entire organization was earlier in the year with Kelly McGregor. How did you guys overcome that and come together to continue on?
I don't think that we'll ever totally get over that. I mean, a lot of us wear our little purple bands, in honor of Kelly. He was such a magnificent leader, such a dynamic person, such a faith-filled person. And I think we just tried to take the lessons that we got out of Kelly's life and keep on going. It was a very difficult time. It was a scary time for me when they finally determined that it was a virus that caused Kelly's problem with his heart, so very similar to what had happened to me, and I was just fortunate that it wasn't to the same level, or I was around people when it happened that it wasn't worse. But I mean, Kelly's always going to be a part of the Rockies organization. I think about him every day and try and live my life the way he'd expect me to, the way he lived his own.
Well, hopefully for next season, you're going to be able to call, that winning pitch for the 2011 World Series Colorado Rockies champion. But I'm going to put you on the spot right now.
Okay.
I've never been able to, step up into the batter's box in a major league ballpark. Would you be able to do a play-by-play scenario with me coming into the plate and getting the winning hit for the Colorado Rockies? I know that's putting you on the spot here.
Well,
but
you're making it tough for me. I'm trying to think how I would do that.
Let's say the bases are loaded. It's 3-2, and I'm going up against Nolan Ryan in the bottom of the 9th inning here.
Okay. Bottom of the 9th, Rockies are tied, bases loaded, winning run down the line 90 feet away. Ryan looks in for his sign, shakes off one, now he straightens, working from the stretch rather than the windup. Checks the runner, here's the pitch. There's a drive towards left center field, that one's got a chance to go, it is gone! Touch 'em all time, the Rockies win.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Colorado Rockies radio play-by-play announcer and the winning run by yours truly, Daryl Navarro. Jack, thank you very much.
My pleasure, Daryl.
We appreciate it, and congratulations on everything, and a great 2011 season coming up. I can just feel it.
Going to be a good year for the Rockies, no doubt.
And folks, don't go away, because coming up next is the Class 5A volleyball state champions from Chaparral High School, right here on Colorado Sports Connection.